Trev's trade page. I'm the Trev. That's too sweet. Anyway, so I'm coming at you today with just an idea. Let me know what you think about this. I've been pondering this for quite some time, and well, I think this time, the more I think about it, the more it kind of has some traction. And it's a bit of a project, but it's also something I haven't done in a while. Make an actual want list. See, when I started out online trading and whatever else, I, like everybody else, had a pretty extensive want list. And then it was more set specific as opposed to what my quote unquote want lists are now, where it's a matter of, hey, if you don't see it on this list, I want it. Mine was a lot different back then, and like I said, it was very set specific, so a lot of them were extensive. I don't know why, but I was trying to do master sets. Weird me, right? But anyway, I'm calling this one my 20 card want list, and I'll explain it. Let's talk about it. So anyway, I've been pondering this idea for some time, and Michael's, the arts and crafts store, I don't know if they still do, but their website says they do, so they must still have it. I've been seeing this float around in a lot of different places. They have a 20 card frame, meaning you can hang 20 cards on the wall. And at first, when I first saw this, I was like, it looks interesting, but that was over a year ago, and I've been humming and hawing on this for a year as to whether I'd want to do this and what all I would put in it. And now I think I'm coming at you with a firm idea. Catch 1. After card 1 through 5, card 6 through 20 is going to be all autos. Row 4 at the bottom there is going to be a little bit different, more so for me than anything else. Row 1 is not an auto row at all. Specific number 2, they have to be vertical, not horizontal, just to keep in the style of the frame. You don't want, to have a sideways card in an up and down frame. My thought anyway. Logic kind of dictates, I would think. Now, it doesn't look like it's overly wide, so obviously cup cards are completely out of the equation, as would be patch cards. I think, if anything, it would have to fit either in a 35 or a 55 point. You might get away with 75, but like I said, overall it doesn't look so thick, so let's stick between 35 and 55 point, just to be on the safe side. So let's break down how these 4 rows are going to look. Row 1 is going to be the completion of my ode to the 88-89 card year. If you don't remember that, I just made a trio of videos about the sets I collected then, which you can find here, here, and here. But anyway, if you remember in the video I did for the 88-89 O-Pee-Chee set, you'll remember that card number 1 in my card collecting career was Wayne Gretzky. So obviously, that's card number 1. Card number 2 is the O-Pee-Chee Mini. Card number 3 is the Tops. Card number 4 is the SO All-Stars. And for spits and tickles, and because I never had it, let's throw in the 88-89 O-Pee-Chee box bottom to complete the first row. It's all Gretzky, no autos. And now here's where the fun begins. Row 2 I call the good luck tier. And like I said, row 2 through 4 are all autos. So the good luck tier means autos from my 5 favorite players to this point in my life, not named Gretzky. And well, here's why it's called the good luck tier. Card number 6 is Mario. Card number 7 is Ovi. Card number 8 is Malkin. Card number 9 is Curry. And card number 10 is Jaromir Jagr, with the catch with Jagr being not in a Penguins uniform. I just don't want it to be Penguins heavy, is the only reason for that. So if it's Jagr in a Capitals, Rangers, Flyers, Devils, Panthers, whatever uniform it is, I'm okay with that. So, like I said, it's a good luck tier, meaning I don't anticipate completing that tier anytime too soon, but it'll probably be a fun chase, I'm sure. Row 3, I call the birthday tier, and this is autos from 5 players that I share birthdays with. I know, it sounds silly, but really, it's not that bad. I mean, card 11, obviously, goes to Varley. Card 12 goes to Mike Krushelnyski. And I would love to see a Krushelnyski auto in a Maple Leafs or a Kings uniform. Not that I'm saying no to an Oilers one, but come on, there's already a lot of Oilers on there. Pierre-Marc Bouchard be number 13. Yeah, he played for a bit, and I mean, we do share birthdays. I think we're 5 years apart. Drake Batherson takes card number 14. Taylor Crony takes card number 15. If there's one available. I know with Crony I haven't seen too much, but I'm pretty certain there's an auto available. That's the birthday tier. The last tier should be interesting from my standpoint, and only from my standpoint, but I'll explain it. Row 4, or the last row, I call the Kraken tier. And this one is completely interchangeable because the Kraken are still a pretty young team, and I've only been a fan since before they even had a team. So this could change on a day-to-day basis, I'm sure, but for the now, card number 21, or card number 20, card number 16. Have I been counting wrong this whole time? Card number 16 goes to Matty Beniers. Number 17 goes to Jared McCann. 18 goes to Philip Grubauer. 19 goes to Eberle. And 20, just to round out the Kraken row, goes to the first captain, Mark Giordano. And like I said, the Kraken row will be pretty interchangeable, and what will be interesting for me on this end is this will have to be duplicates of what I already have, because if I'm just buying Kraken cards that aren't already in the collection, it's going right to the collection. No second thoughts. So I'm going to have to buy at least 5 duplicates. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? Right. Now, I don't have a timeline as to when I want to have this completed by, so as long as it's going to take, I guess, is the thing. But I think it'd be a pretty neat little thing to work on. You know, being I am working already on how many collections between myself and the wife's collections. Why not add another one here, right? I mean, it only goes with a project I have as well. You want to see it? I'll show you. So I have this on the autograph wall. The problem is, it's on a wall that has autographs, and it doesn't. Now, I know getting Messi to sign this in person is going to be a little bit of trouble, so the idea is get a Rangers auto up there, get an Oilers game use card down there, or vice versa, and then it'll fit on the autograph wall, right? Right. So it's not that I don't have a shortage of projects to work on, but either way, let me actually think about it. So there's another one from Trevs trade page. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you've made it to this far. And if you have made it this far, hey, that's awesome. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you like it, feel free to hit that like button. If you just want to say you're digging what I'm doing, if you just want to let me know you're here, I'm down for that. So hit that like button while you're at it, if you haven't considered yet. That red button that says subscribe all over it, come on, you know you want to. We're trying to make that push for 100. So if you're down, I'm down. Let's do it up. My algorithm will thank you. It'll make you feel good. It'll make me feel good. So let's consider that. All right, moving forward. Well, I'm still waiting to make that Kraken at 100 video. And like I said, if you watched my short from earlier today, that card's a month late. And it's coming from Ontario, where, you know, normally I get on Ontario mail within a week, week and a half, but who knows, maybe there's people at the post office stealing cards. Not that I'm saying that's happening, but I have heard stories of that happening lately. But either way, in the meantime, in between time, be looking for more videos from Trev. Data.